Never think of how far you have to go, but always think of how far you have come. There's a lot of things that I believe in, but it's to go with the flow. And I do believe in that because so far, by living like that, I'm happy with where I am, I'm happy with who I am, and by going with the flow is like not planning so far ahead because it may not happen, and then that would just tear your feelings down a little bit. If you go with the flow, then it is what it is, and if it's not, it's not. The most valuable thing in life for me would be family, because no matter where you are and what you do, you always need families. Even friends, like close friends, I guess they're so close to you, it could be a part of your family. If you're ever in need of anything, or wanting any help, or you don't feel like right, the first thing you always thought is family. Even just to keep contact with your family, and if you're close by or nearby, it's like the biggest bonus, I would say, in life, because they're always there to guide you no matter what. My biggest regret is a long time ago when I was back in Thailand. I didn't really keep in contact with my grandmother and grandfather of my dad's side. And when I was little, of course I used to go over to their house like quite a lot, but since I moved to a new country, then I didn't keep in contact with them, and that's like such a massive regret because now they're both sick and passed away, and you know, it's like a massive opportunity I miss, which is to stay in contact and sort of would have feel a little closer to them because they're such important people to me. In my culture in Thailand, it's like the elderly is like the most important people in your life because they have so much experience and so much guidance to guide you through life. Especially where I'm from, we live in farms and things like that, and they sort of pass on their traditional culture of what they do to survive and how they do it to survive. And I always question myself, why did I leave? Because I love the place so much. It's how we brought up, the freedom that we have, the work that we do was wonderful, it was great because it's always with the family, where here, you know, we all do different things and have different jobs. Where I'm from, we used to be always really close together, and it's just a place where you can always be without any trouble. So every time you're there, you forget what you have to do next or what you have to plan for. It's more like you're there because you're there. You don't think about the past and you don't think about the future, and I think that's really the best time to make memories. The person that I admire the most is my granddad, because he is the most patient person in the world, and just the way he is, the patience that he has towards everything that he does and the passion that he has, it's incredible. I always thought to myself, you know, if I can be like him, I would have such a happy life. Success, of course, a lot of people in life would have heard, you know, it was to be the top, to have everything that you want. But to me, it's more of not what you want, but it's mainly what you need. If I try my hardest and I do my best, do it right, but not perfectly right, I still, for me, like, I feel good about it, and I think that's success to me. When I was younger, sports, I guess, was my biggest passion. As I grew older, I had a little accident with my leg, my knee mainly, and I couldn't continue that. But again, in life you adapt, so I find myself really passionate about food. I love eating is the main thing I'm really passionate about. I love giving new things a go, especially in food, try out some new different types of food, and so I got myself a job as a kitchen hand and did a lot of cooking, and so I became really passionate about cooking and making food. Enjoy creating new things, I guess, with my own little twists, but it's an experiment. That's what I enjoy. I always feel like, oh man, like I think this is gonna be good, you know, like excited about it because I can't wait to try it, and I try to make new things, and sometimes it doesn't work. When it works, then it's, you know, like the greatest feeling, and it's like the little success. If I was not around anymore, if someone happened to mention my name, oh, do you remember that kind chap or that nice lad, that would just sum up who I want to be. I really do believe everybody has their own purpose, and I think like the main thing is purpose is just happiness. You know, it's such a little word, happiness, but it like means millions. We're all living different lives, doing different things, having different purposes, but it always comes back to we all just trying to be happy and all trying to achieve happiness. So if we all do that, I think it would be the most amazing thing. Always go with your gut. If it's not right, then you make a mistake, but we all make mistakes, so that's the problem, because we're human, and you learn by it. If it turns out right, it's like the best feeling ever, but if not, then you know, that's life. You adapt to it. Life is something you adapt to. It's not something that you can control. There's a teacher who used to call me a happy chappy, so I want to be that.